Hi, and welcome to The Right Hook. I'm Susan T., and together we'll be exploring tips, tricks, and tools you can start using right away to make your writing stand out. And at the end of each video, you'll have the chance to practice what we went over. So let's get started. You may think you know the definitions of commonly used words, and everybody around you is using those words like you are, but you're all using them wrong. In this video, we're going to look at 8 words that are commonly mixed up. Learn their definitions, know what they mean, and start using those words correctly. Let's take the first one, spendthrift. A spendthrift sounds like someone who's very careful with their money. They're thrifty, but it's just the opposite. A spendthrift is someone who throws money around. Money burns a hole in their pocket. Impresario sounds like someone who impresses, but that's not the meaning of the word. An impresario is a producer, and what they produce may impress you, but impresario does not mean someone who impresses. How about hoi polloi? It sounds like it's the people up there. Actually, hoi polloi means the everyday people, the great masses, like you and me. How about diffident? That sounds awfully close to dissident. But someone who's diffident is shy and unassuming. They want to fade into the wallpaper, just the opposite of a dissident. Nonplussed. Nonplussed sounds like I couldn't care less. Nonchalance. But that's not what it means. Nonplussed means surprised and bewildered, really thrown off your guard. Take apologist. An apologist is not someone who goes around saying they're sorry. An apologist is someone who defends an issue. They explain it, and it has nothing to do with saying they're sorry. Prurient. Prurient sounds like pure, so you expect it to be a virtuous thing. But someone who's prurient or whose behavior is prurient is acting in a lewd way, a pornographic way, just the opposite of what you think it would mean. So be careful when you call someone prurient. Emeritus. Emeritus is one of those words that sound like someone has a lot of honors and degrees. And that's true of a professor emeritus, but it also means that they're retired. And they have retained those honors and privileges and often a connection with the institutions that conferred them. So let's recap what we learned. A spendthrift is someone who burns through money. An impresario is a producer. Hoi polloi, the common people. Diffident means shy. Nonplussed, bewildered. An apologist, a defender. Prurient, lewd. Emeritus, retired with retained honors and privileges. So let's give it a try. Pause the video and ask yourself if the bolded word in each sentence is used correctly. Then look at the next slide for the answers. The little impresario amazed the audience with her skilled piano playing. No, impresario is not used correctly here. We don't mean to say a little producer amazed the audience. So impresario is not the correct word here. As a diffident teenager, I found it hard to speak in front of others. Is diffident used right? It is, because diffident means shy, and certainly if I were shy, I would be reluctant to talk in front of other people. He's a spendthrift, always seeking a bargain. Is spendthrift used correctly here? No, it's not the word we want. A spendthrift is someone who throws money around, not someone who's thrifty. Their prurient behavior stood out like a beacon of virtue. I don't think so. Prurient means just the opposite of a virtue. Again, pause the video, go through each sentence, and ask yourself if the bolded word is being used correctly? And here are the answers. She's a respected apologist with a broad podcast audience. Yes, in this instance, apologist is used as someone who defends and explains an issue. It's the right word. The hoi polloi live in their castles while the rest of us struggle. Is that using hoi polloi correctly? It's not. The hoi polloi are people who live very far from a castle. They're the great masses, the common man. Everyone wanted to take the class of the professor emeritus. Is that the right word? I don't think so. A professor emeritus is someone who's retired, so students couldn't possibly take their class. Finally, I was nonplussed, caught off my guard, and in a state of confusion. Is nonplussed the right word here? It is, because nonplussed means surprised and bewildered. Start using these words correctly. They can help you boost your writing skills and make you sound like a pro. Thanks for watching this episode. And if you have any questions or want to send me a writing sample, you can reach me at therighthook123@gmail.com. I look forward to seeing you at my next video.